Okay, everyone, and I'm back, and it is the next day after me demonstrating how I unpotted this and then made the tea mixture, which it is still in, as you can see. So I will just take it out, the roots out, tea there. You know what, I need to go get and grab my scissors real quick, and I'll be right back. And I got my alcohol here, and I'm just gonna spray these down as such. Wipe them off a little bit. And so I'm just gonna trim some of these roots off. A lot of these old dead ones just look like they're alive still. So the purpose of, hopefully you can hear me, but let me plug my mic on. So the purpose of this tea solution, I got this off of Rick L about a year ago. He was rejuvenating some bag babies, and I put a post of it, a link in the questions in the comments to a video that I saw it on, but it really doesn't explain his philosophy behind why you do that. My understanding of why you would do that, and I'm probably just gonna leave it like that, because those look like they're okay, those roots do to me. Yeah, I think they look okay to me. So the next question, but back to Rick, his philosophy was that this is more or less like a short-term, it's not something that you would want to do over time, or you don't want your plants sitting in the treatment for too long of a time, but it's something to give it a short-term sort of boost if you're repotting, or if your plant just doesn't have any roots. I did a video maybe a year or two ago on my Eurygraecum Scottianum, and I demonstrated how the solution did generate a root. I think I made a video, I might not have, but it worked for me, so I've continued to use it when I'm unpotting a plant and I find that the roots need a little bit of treatment. This plant had never been repotted since I've got it, and I know that Eurygraecums or Eurygraicoids that are mature size do not like their roots disturbed too much, like I'm doing right now. So that's why I did it. But I normally wouldn't do it on a plant that has nice size roots like this. It's more or less for struggling roots. So what I initially was thinking I was gonna do was I thought that I would put it back in the same pot because the roots are plentiful. And so that's what I think I'm gonna do. But what I want to do is I want to set this, the plant inside of this, to sort of give it something to rest onto so it's not so floppy. Because I don't like it when it's hanging down like that. I want it to be standing straight up. And putting a stake behind it is not gonna work, because you'd have to wrap the string all the way around, and there's only one or two stakes. It's just not efficient. So, you know, setting this in the pot, I can even clip it on there, because there's a little clip here, which I may do, which will even make it even more secure in that pot. And so that's what I'm going for, like that. Of course, lifting it up a little bit so that the bottom of the pot stays, the bottom of the plant stays higher than the level of the pot. And then I'm just going to start backfilling, pretty much. I'm just gonna put some bark in it for now. If I haven't said, this is another Orchid A day. An Orchid A day, not another. What am I saying? And I am Terry. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure that I'm tapping down the pot so that the bark is evenly distributed and fills in all those pockets. And honestly, maybe a few more pieces on this side. But that's pretty much how it's going to go. And I like the fact that the media is still lower than the bottom of the plant. Plant seems to be secure. It's a little wobbly, but when I water it, it will firm up some in the pot. And hopefully the roots will take to that pot. In my practice, after repotting Eurygraecums, I try to make sure that the roots, unlike I typically do, I water them really good and I let them rest for a while until I see new growths. With Eurygraecums, I don't particularly do that. After a repot, I try to keep them well hydrated. So I will probably continue to water this plant because in the past when I have repotted Eurygraecums and have let them sit, that sitting has done more damage to them. Because it is an even greater shock because, you know, they're getting nothing instead of what they are used to. So I try not to change the routine too much. So I'm still gonna try to give them those roots moisture because it is still growing. But besides that, that's my video. I'll put up a picture of the blooms of this plant. This is a beautiful thing. This is a cross between Eurygraecum Lydia, and it's crossed with Eurygraecum magdaleni. And Eurygraecum Lydia is Eurygraecum rothschildianum crossed with magdaleni. No, it's crossed with Eurygraecum suspiciquidale, and that is Eurygraecum Lydia. Eurygraecum Lydia. This is so confusing. So, but anyway, I'll put a picture of that. And if you've enjoyed my video, sorry for all this bumbling and stumbling around. Hopefully it wasn't too distracting. But enjoy your orchids, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.